Buenos dias. Today we're taking a trip to Lake Atitlán. It's 7 o'clock, so it's a bit early, but we're here waiting for our tour guide to pick us up.
Hola, and welcome back to my channel for an awesome day trip to Lake Atitlán from Antigua Guatemala.
Wow, so this is a private tour.
We're going to explore the breathtaking beauty of Lake Atitlán, nestled in the heart of the Guatemalan highlands. It took us about 2.5 hours to get to Lake Atitlán, and let me warn you that the roads are winding. If you get motion sickness, you might not want to eat breakfast until you get to the lake. We did have an opportunity to get out of the car for a stretch break and also take in the scenery of the Guatemalan highlands. Those look like volcanoes, and Guatemala has plenty of them. I have another video coming up about our hike up a volcano, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for when that drops. Then it was back into the car to continue our drive to Lake Atitlán. Finally, we arrived at Panajchel, which is the biggest village around Lake Atitlán. Known for its bustling markets and lively atmosphere, Panajchel offers a glimpse into the local way of life. What an awe-inspiring view of Lake Atitlán. Surrounded by majestic volcanoes and lush greenery, this lake is often referred to as one of the most beautiful in the world. And most importantly, this is where we were going to grab breakfast because we were starving after that 2.5-hour drive. Nothing like an orange juice and Bloody Mary to sip on with this view as we wait for our order to come out. French fries go well with our typical Guatemalan breakfast, complete with beans and plantains. We just finished breakfast. Now we're going to head out to the lake for a little boat ride. I can see how Panajchel can get busy in the evenings and on the weekends. Since it was still early in the morning, it seemed like we had the whole village to ourselves. Hello. Hello. Oh, I guess he's not going to come on the boat with us. The water looks calm right now, which is typical. According to our tour guide, there will be strong waves in the afternoons due to some geological phenomenon, hence why we are getting on the boat right now rather than later in the afternoon. We've got our own boat on this private tour.
I feel like royalty.
There are 12 major villages around Lake Atitlán. If we had the time, we would visit all of them, but since this is just a day trip, we're only going to visit 2 more of them. At least we could check off Panajchel from the list. We're here in San Juan, right? San Juan Laguna?
I forget the name.
Yep, we are in San Juan La Laguna. Many people are captivated by San Juan La Laguna because of its colorful cooperatives that sell clothing, shawls, handbags, and other products made with cotton and natural dyes, friendly locals, and immaculate streets. Our first stop was a honey store where they gave us a presentation on how local honey is made.
Your colony this is the honey, eggs, and bees. This is the different bees. It's the same your colony.
She likes it.
We also got to sample all sorts of honey, including the dark honey, royal honey, and then the regular one that you can normally get at the store.
Yeah.
We also bought some gifts to take back with us. Our second stop was a chocolate shop where we had a demonstration on how chocolate is harvested and produced.
The milk one and the fake one, the white chocolate. Tell me, what you want to try? Which one do you like to try?
Let's do one of each.
Oh, really? Okay, try first the 100.
Okay.
This is 100% chocolate.
I melted with espresso.
Oh,
Yeah.
for like a coffee drink or.
Wow, that is 100%.
I know about rum, but what about chocolate rum? They had free samples.
That's why I was sniffing. I'm like,
So this is the coffee flavored chocolate rum.
para uno delicioso.
We got some chocolate tea for ourselves, along with chocolate bars to take back as gifts for our friends and family.
So this trip to San Juan has been pretty productive. We knocked out some souvenir shopping here and got some stuff for ourselves to enjoy. And most importantly, by purchasing the products here, we're supporting the local economy. So apparently this city is, the businesses are run by women.
I can't get over how aesthetically pleasing the streets are. Definitely Insta-worthy. So far in Guatemala, I noticed the beautiful woven skirts the women wear and was wondering where they come from. We visited a textile store where they showed us how the cloth is made from spun cotton to being dyed with natural ingredients. Then the spool of cottons are hand woven. This could be done on a machine, but they try to preserve this traditional technique by continuing to do it by hand. This is slow fashion at its finest, and I did pick up a few pieces here. We ended our tour of San Juan La Laguna by visiting this church. Time to head out to the next town, but instead of going back down to the boat, we were going to take a tuk-tuk. No, really, they call them tuk-tuks.
We took a boat to get over here. Now we're taking a tuk-tuk to get around town.
Homer Simpson eating a donut wheel. That's pretty funny. These tuk-tuks may be small, but they are strong enough to go up the hills of these dormant volcanoes.
That's it for our ride. It was a fun one. Oh, and look at that. There's the Statue of Liberty on this one.
We have arrived at San Pedro La Laguna, which is known to be an affordable backpacker town and a popular spot for long-term travelers.
And it's back in the tuk-tuk because we're now in San Pedro.
Apparently, the tuk-tuks can only operate in the jurisdiction of the village, so that's why we had to switch to a different tuk-tuk because we were in a different village.
We took the tuk-tuk up here to this viewpoint in San Pedro. You just gotta appreciate the vista here.
This is a popular place to get a view of Lake Atitlán from up high. Also, there were plenty of selfie opportunities here. The people of the village know how to capitalize on the views here. I love this mural of this woman weaving fabric, just like how we saw a demonstration at the textile shop in San Juan La Laguna. Can you spot the resemblance of my husband's silhouette to the volcanoes? Here's a figure of the quetzal, which is Guatemala's national bird and also the name of its currency. As much as I would have loved to have spent more time in San Pedro, we had to make our way back to the port to catch our boat to Panajchel. At least we got to check out more of San Pedro La Laguna from the tuk-tuk.
back on the boat.
This time we had to put on life jackets because the ride back was going to be choppy. Remember, this is a geological phenomenon that happens in the afternoon. See what I mean? It was not a relaxing trip back to Panajchel. But we made it.
So lunch is included in our tour, but we're gonna wait until we get past the curves of the mountains before eating because I almost got sick on the way up. They're really windy roads.
Say adios to Panajchel and Lake Atitlán. Back into the car to head back to Antigua. About 90 minutes later and past the winding roads, we stopped off at a restaurant for a late lunch. I got the pollo asado and tortillas and chorizo. I'm so glad we waited to eat lunch because there was no way this was going to stay down had we had eaten earlier. Overall, that day trip to Lake Atitlán from Antigua was about 12 hours with about a third of it spent in the car driving back and forth. Next time, I'm going to make more time in my itinerary so I can spend a few days visiting the villages and staying overnight. From the vibrant villages to the serene waters and majestic volcanoes, this place truly captures the essence of Guatemala's natural and cultural wonders. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more of my travel videos. Until next time, adios.